Welcome back to Minute Reviews, and the final episode of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 is dropped, so let's talk about it. We begin with a philosophical debate between Yuki and Fate Geto on which path humans should take moving forward. Yuki thinks that humanity's future lies in breaking away from cursed energy, but the ancient sorcerer thinks that it lies in optimizing it instead. Geto wants to witness the true potential of cursed energy and plans to achieve this by creating uncontrollable chaos that surpasses even his imagination. Geto then activates Ideal Transfiguration. It looks like the sky itself is about to break. So Geto explains that he remotely activated Ideal Transfiguration on two types of non-sorcerers he marked. He's altered their brains for sorcery, which allows them to either wield cursed techniques like Junpei or become vessels of cursed objects like Itadori. From my understanding, Geto throughout his very long life made binding vows with powerful sorcerers and humans throughout history and turned them into cursed objects like Sukuna's fingers. He then fed these cursed objects to humans in the current era and used Mahito's technique to alter their souls and transform them into suitable vessels. Geto plans to have an all-out death battle between modern-day and ancient sorcerers from the past, and looks like we're about to get a tournament arc, boys, and I cannot wait. Some of my favorite arcs in anime have been like tournament-style battles. Sorcerers in the past were said to be deadlier than current day ones, so I can't even imagine the beast that we'll get next season. As Geto retreats through his shadows, he calls forth a lot of cursed spirits. He tells Yuji he expects a lot from him and declares to Sukuna that the golden age of sorcery, the Heian era, will rise once again, and I'm hyped. We get a small time skip and we see the disastrous fallout of Geto unleashing millions of cursed spirits throughout Japan. The economy's collapsed, many areas have become inhabitable, and the situation's so extreme that some of the higher-ups in the government are fearing intervention by outside countries. We then shift to a dark and eerie convenience store where we see a child eating a bento box on the floor. A cursed spirit calls out to the child and lures it outside. I know kids are naive, but if I heard a voice that creepy, I'd be moving faster than Goku in the opposite direction, no questions asked. As the cursed spirit bears its fangs about to devour the child, the special great sorcerer, the original MC, the man with the potential to surpass Satoru Gojo, the wonder boy blessed by the gods of Jujutsu. Alright, let me stop blazing. Yuta arrives to protect her, and I'm happy he's back. Imagine if he showed up earlier, the ending of this arc would have been a lot different, probably a lot happier. Rika's also back, which I'm a little confused about since I thought she disappeared at the end of Jujutsu Zero. Yuta goes back to Jujutsu headquarters and we get some big reveals. The higher-ups have passed 5 mandates and I cannot stand these incompetent hypocrites. 1. Geto's execution is to resume. 2. Gojo is being blamed for the Shibuya incident and sealing him is considered a crime. 3. Principal Yaga is sentenced to death for apparently inciting Gojo and Geto. 4. Yuji's death sentence is no longer suspended. And 5. Yuta will be the one to carry out Yuji's execution. Yuta's supposedly pissed at Yuji because Inumaki ended up losing his arm during Sukuna's battle with Maharaga. So we'll potentially be getting a battle of the disciples next season. In the closing scenes, we see Itadori walk on the empty bridge rocking some new scars, and I'm liking the new look. I think it's a good symbolism for the mental development he had throughout this arc. He slowly raises his hand and claps and attracts a large swarm of cursed spirits. Like, from the sound of it, there's an army coming at our boy. But the credits roll and season 2's over. This season was amazing and Thursdays won't feel the same without it. Season 3 has been confirmed and we will be back. The next arc sounds even crazier than Shibuya and we're locked in. New year means new anime and I'll be covering some of the most anticipated ones. I'm really excited for Solo Leveling and from what I've heard, this anime is going to be crazy. And thank you so much. We finally hit 100 subscribers and I can't believe it. You guys are awesome. Have a happy New Year's. See you guys next week. Peace.